Had a few people asking questions about the little gecko, the little radar I posted yesterday. She was basically just a small one, a runt or whatever you want to call her. I just refer to her as a dwarf just because she's so tiny. There's nothing really genetic behind it that I know of, but this girl right here is about 2 weeks older than her. She's the only gecko we have from this past breeding season that's a little bit older, and this is probably the closest in age to her. This is her father, and I don't want to, she's getting old, so I don't want to have him in here with her for too long, but as you can tell, I mean, at 6 months of age, they're pretty well grown. If she didn't have her tail nipped, she would be almost the same length as he is. Just to give you an idea of her against another adult, this is the mother of the radar that I've been talking about. My blood marine's a pretty big guy, so he's kind of a bad reference. But this is your normal size adult gecko. She's well, maybe not an adult. She's a year old, so she may still be considered a sub-adult, but she's almost fully grown. She'll thicken up a little bit more and maybe grow slightly in length, but not much more. Like I said, these guys are less than 2 weeks apart, and a good portion of this one's tail got knocked off. And if you could see these, I wish I had a better view for you, but her legs are just much shorter. She's lower to the ground. Her head's smaller. Has a little more of a roundness to it. She's just smaller in general. Even that other girl is more of a short body girl, even though she's normal size, so this just gives you a little better example. This one's got at least a full inch on her in length. Probably more like 2, but like I said, it's nothing major. She's just a little bit of an oddball. But I hope I answered any of your guys' questions. Try to get a nice close-up on her. She's got solid red eyes. She's definitely a beautiful radar.